Hello, this is Exolite, and this is another in my series of true unsolved murder cases. This is the murder of Deanna Criswell. Deanna Criswell was born September 20th, 1971, and she disappeared or ran away from Spokane, Washington. She was 16 years old, and she was found murdered in 1987 in Marena, Arizona. At the time of her discovery, she was unidentified and known simply as Jane Doe 19. Criswell's decomposing body was located on the side of Interstate 10 on November 25, 1987, by a homeless man. She was estimated to have been between 17 and 21 years old, at a height of around 5 foot 3 inches and a weight of 138 pounds. It was believed that the victim was white, or possibly a Hispanic or Native American female with fair skin. The victim's brown hair was determined to be short and curly. However, her eye color could not be determined, as she began to decompose after exposure to the hot environment for several days or weeks. She was also wearing several layers of clothing, including a denim jacket, a white jacket, a gray sweater, a multicolored flannel shirt, black jeans, and white shoes. The large amount of clothing indicated that she was a runaway. The victim also had an unusually large gap between her two front teeth. Her body was found beneath a bridge on the side of the road after she had been shot 5 times with a .22 caliber firearm. The case was eventually reopened in 2009, and at their location in Virginia, the FBI completed a forensic facial reconstruction of the victim in 2010. This was in hopes that someone who knew her in life could possibly recognize her. Her DNA was also processed by the agency. In 2011, a partial DNA was generated from the evidence of the crime scene, which had not been possible to perform at the time of the crime. The profile matched that of a local criminal, William Ross Knight, who was notorious for his crime spree of robberies in the 1980s. Knight died in 2005 due to liver complications, and although he was a suspect, the victim's DNA did not match with any individuals on the CODIS database. It was announced that Criswell's body was identified on February 11, 2015. Her estranged aunt and uncle, who were at first hoping that she was still alive, eventually turned to an online database to search through unidentified persons cases after their hopes had dwindled. Criswell was never reported missing by her family members, which was most likely a major reason why she remained unnamed for decades. Because of her history of running away from home, her family made the assumption that she would contact them when she wanted to, as she had already called her sister once after running away. The aunt and uncle began to search through cases in Arizona, as they eventually learned that Criswell had been given a bus ticket by Knight to the area where she was later found dead. It is believed that the two were in a romantic relationship, although Knight was considerably older than Criswell. Approximately 5 to 10 months before identification, the aunt and uncle had discovered the unidentified persons case on the D.O.E network and believed that the Jane Doe was their missing niece, as the reconstruction bore a strong resemblance to her. Other characteristics such as height and weight approximation were also similar. After the pair contacted authorities, DNA samples were taken from Criswell's immediate family members to compare to the then identified remains. It was decided that the grave that stands over her remains now will be removed and updated to bear the victim's name, Deanna Criswell. Thank you for visiting my page. Please give a like and a thumbs up. Again, thank you.